Lesson 4.3. Your learning goal is, I will be able to explain how the environment can turn genes on or off without changing DNA. Big idea. Epigenetics is the study of how behaviors and the environmental factors such as diet, stress, and toxins causes changes that affect how genes work without altering the underlying DNA sequence. Let's begin with the region's keywords. First one, epigenetics. Epigenetics means that genes can be turned off or on without changing DNA letters. Methylation. These are when chemical tags attach to DNA and block transcription, so that means the gene is off. Demethylation is removing the methyl groups or the chemical tags. When these tags are removed, transcription can happen so the gene is on. This changes how much of the protein is made, which can also affect traits and overall health. Next term is gene expression. This means how much of the gene is used and shown by whether it is transcribed or it leads to a product, often a protein. Environment. This is an outside factor that can change methylation patterns. So some examples is a famine, so no food being grown, nicotine, pollution, stress, diet, sun exposure, and viruses. Now we're going to think through a Regents level case study on vaping and how that affects your lung cells and gene switches. So the problem could be that if you vape daily with nicotine, you could feel just fine, but your doctor may explain to you that the nicotine exposure or the environmental factor can change how your gene regulates in your lung cells and increases your chances for getting long-term cancer in the future. So let's put together a question. How can nicotine exposure increase tumor risk without changing the DNA base sequence? So if we look into it, we may have evidence such as increasing demethylation is linked with the progression from normal lung cells to an early tumor to an intermediate tumor to a late tumor. And this could be because smoking can lead to demethylation or the removing of these methyl groups, which could increase how your cell divides. So it's making lots and lots of cells way too fast. And that is what forms a tumor. Let's put together this cause and effect chain. The nicotine exposure, so the environment, removes off the tags from the DNA. That leads to more transcription of genes that control cell division, so your cells are copying out of control. This means that they're dividing more and they're getting less normal. And then you start to have this abnormal growth. So the growth is really weird, it's in different places, and tumors can form and progress.